Hello and welcome to a second video of the day, and we're going to cover the Naruto Online events. The previous video was long enough, so God, it was 46 minutes long, so I didn't want to touch on this because this, as you know, itself is going to take a few minutes to cover, most probably, because I might go into a rant, or maybe not. We'll see. So the reason why I put this on a separate video is because we are having a new ninja added tomorrow, and it isn't any ninja. Is one of the very latest ninjas from China. It was added less than 2 months ago, just over a month ago, which is doesn't come as a surprise to me, although it seems a lot of players are surprised, because this is just a very clear attempt at obviously getting money, as I've been saying for the past few weeks since the lockdown started and this corona thing. Most people, not necessarily most people, but a lot of players will be spending less in the game for obvious reasons. People have lost their jobs, people got other things to worry about, so they won't be spending as much in the game. So I suspect quite strongly that revenue is down, therefore getting a bunch of these crazy events in the latest ninjas. The other reason for it is this ninja is not actually that great. It's not really good in anything in particular for the most part, especially when you consider all the other ninjas that we've got and the breakthroughs that we have got yet to come. We've seen similar things done like this in the past, where specifically that I remember Kushina. When Kushina came out, she came out a little bit earlier compared to other ninjas. That's because she was more relevant during that time. And we also saw that with Sage of Six Paths Naruto, which funny enough is the most recent reincarnation of Asura himself. So that's Oasis is playing it slightly better than Tencent did originally, although pretty sure Oasis is just part of Tencent anyway. But yeah, if these ninjas were launched at the same time as they were in China, less players will get them because they wouldn't be as relevant. And that's why, well, that's one of the reasons why we're getting this ninja already released. And I suspect it won't be long before we see Taka Karin and Taka Suigetsu released, because again, gotta get that money. Going through the entirety of the events, so we have Asura Otsutsuki released, and the weekly strong ninjas will be Kimimaru Halloween, Ashirama Senju New Year, and Edo Tensei Minato. Now the Asura character will be on this new event, well, just, you know, whatever they call it, 4-year anniversary recharge rebate, which is probably like a Tsukuyomi or whatever. It does run until the 12th of August, so that's a 2-month event. Players must be level 30 or whatever, nobody cares about that crap, because it only takes you a couple of days to get to level 30 anyway. So total recharge rebate, so that's already 2 recharge events there. Obviously this is a weekly one from the 11th to the 17th. God knows what's going to be on that. Probably, I would say Kimimaru, but it could very well be Ashirama Senju New Year, actually, because Kimimaru's been on a lot of events. I mean, it will be one of the two, I suspect. I'd be very surprised if they put Minato there, but who knows. Break Golden Eggs, never been a fan of that. I mean, you could get Chisui Susanoo 100 frags and a bunch of other things that aren't anywhere near as good. And that's from the 15th to the 17th, so that's coming, what is it, the weekend, I suspect? 15th? What is it, Monday? Monday, Tuesday? Yes, probably Monday. Yeah, sounds about right. Innos Flower event added. So is this another recharge? Yeah, so that's the 3rd recharge event, also coming out tomorrow. If it wasn't obvious to you that's all we're trying to get is make money, then I don't know what to tell you. So yeah, there's that one. There is a crazy slot machine as well. This one, however, is not a recharge, surprisingly. Yeah, I know. So this one will be coming out on Sunday, I think, 14th. Should probably double check that, just in case I'm wrong. No, I am correct. So 14 for this one and only the 15 for the other one. So this is spending. A lot of people have been pointing out that you don't get 80k coupons. Well, this is a spending one. We've been seeing the 80k coupons on the recharge one instead. So there's that. So first prize, you can choose between 80 frags of either Shisui Susano or Madara Uchiha 10 tells. Second prize, Naruto Online 40. Okay, so that's the normal second prize. Actually, the same as the recharge one, I think. Could be wrong, but I've not a spending crazy slot machine in God knows how many months, and I've got a ton of these packs. Well, I've got one left. I've used the others recently, but they were on recharge one, so I'm pretty sure that's the same. Third prize, Minato, Hitachi, Uchiha, Sasuke Ranigan. Yeah, nothing new there either. That's that pack has been around for a while, so machine, yeah, those packs didn't change. Fourth prize, nobody cares, though that's the one that you will likely get the most anyway, in terms of useful stuff and whatever. Fukurokumaru Amusement is still here until the 17th. Oh, really? I didn't even notice that. Nah, makes sense because it's normally for like 2 weeks. Yeah, I haven't recharged anything on that yet. I'm just doing the free one a day. Sometimes I'll leave it for the following day. I haven't bought anything on it either. I kind of need contract scrolls, but I've kind of given up. I think I need 3 or 4 contract scrolls to get the Tiger. But I pretty much, for one, I keep forgetting every week. I've been forgetting it for most times we've got this event around, I forget it. And now I've kind of been like, yeah, I just don't care anymore, so didn't buy it. Daily spending rebate, so you've got a crazy slot for spending ingots, and you've also got a daily spending rebate. And from the 4th to the 17th. Oh wait, is that part of that one? Yeah, that is part of the one, isn't it? Yeah, whatever. So nothing new there. Firework Festival from the 11th to the 17th, and you get Iruka suit, which is whatever. Not even sure it's working properly. I've got him, but I don't know if I've used him. Maybe I've trolled with him or something. But it may not even be working. His passives might not be working as they should be anyway. Lucky Snatch from the 11th to the 17th as well, which I don't have much interest on. Lucky Board, it's alright. Still a decent, well, it's a free event, so you get a couple of spins a day for free. Time limited, recruitment, da-da-da-da. Battle Armor Panic, whatever. Battle Armor Rebate, whatever. Alright, Charm Rebate is good for those who can still use it. The Setsubon Lucky Beans is back. Now, last time I think it worked for like 2 or 3 days, but apparently it was only meant to work for 1 day. So is it only going to work on the first day now? Or is it still going to be bugged? Or did they actually make it the whole week? Who knows? You know, it's always a guess what the events are going to do with Oasis. So, never know what you're going to get. Surprise mechanics. Wishing lanterns. So that's another free one. You get whatever for free every day, which is fine. Just remember to send it off in the morning, especially if you got to go into work and stuff like that. Because sometimes just doing it in the evening, you might not have enough time. We will go through the comments section and hope to have a laugh. My throat's going dry. I've talked too much today. Perfect. Azura around when not even the Taka ninjas arrived yet. You are out of your mind. I didn't hear of the Taka ninjas until actually Azura had already been released in China. So I don't know actually. They weren't far off though, regardless of which one came first. So that's, you know, not much of an argument there anyway. Kiria goes for Azura added to the game before 10 Tails Mother Trials. Akatsuki Sugetsu Karin, great Ninja War Mother skills. Great Ninja 100 skills here for sure. That are you doing the last 3 months is an absolute joke. Well, we know what they've been doing over the past 3 months. As I've been saying, they need money. People aren't spending as much, so they increase the events to make money instead of actually lowering prices and hope that people will spend. We've had this argument since the beginning of the game. I remember even Cyan saying that the game released, when the game released on the West. This is not how the company runs. We know that from the start. So, and I say it sometimes myself as well, but it's obvious. We've known this from the start. That's not. It doesn't matter. You have to try to get the way it does things. It's better to try and get $1,000 from a player than try to get $100 from 50 players. So that's how they do it. Whatever, nobody cares. However, yes, one of the reasons why Azure is being brought now is because once you have 10 Tails Madara trials, you no longer need them. You'll just use 10 Tails Madara. So that's why they need to release that ninja while it's got some, it's somewhat relevant to our game. And again, Great Ninja Wild Madara, it is going to be very strong once it gets the breaks. Will you really be using? I mean, you see, if you most likely follow Simbon, and you probably watched a fair bit of the videos from China where nobody's using Asura. You're using Great Ninja Wild Madara or 10 Tails Madara. Because, yeah, they're obviously better. So, as I mentioned earlier, that's one of the reasons why we're getting that ninja now. Same as it with Naruto 6 Paths, and same we had when Kushina first came out, the Red Hot Habanero version. Because they had to release them while they were somewhat relevant to our meta, so people would try to get them. I did actually get Kushina. I didn't get Naruto until much later when it was on a recharge, and I won't be getting Ashura either because I don't need them. So that's the point. But a lot of players will. We know a lot of players will. Oasis knows a lot of players will recharge for them. So it is what it is. Yeah, I'm quite curious about the price. Is guessing that they're $3,000 or more. Probably wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, wasn't it the price for 10 Tails Madara when it first came out? And again, it wasn't. You know, nobody really used them other than to show off because, you know, the kit was already outdated against the other ninjas that we had in the game. So, update the game already, there's nothing to do. I'm not sure what he means by that. What else do you want updated in the game? There isn't much else to be updated in the game. There is a couple of things that actually somebody mentioned earlier on Discord that I can't think of now. But it's nothing major really. So yeah, Irokisud, why? Well, because it's a ninja, so that's a bit of a silly comment because, you know, I mean, it's a free ninja. But then again, some players are just going to complain anyway. Osmal, this is a joke. The game is crashing badly. The game crashed a long time ago. There is nothing to do. There are a lot of things missing compared to China. Yep, that I agree with. And this one of the things, we're getting this ninja that came out just over a month ago in China, and we still don't have skill books that came out 2 years plus in China, which is one of the things that really pisses me off the most. But I know why they're doing it, because releasing those ninjas are not going to make them any money, while releasing these ninjas will make them money. Terrible, these anniversary weeks again. Honestly, the suit ninjas aren't too bad. I wouldn't mind because it's a ninja. Yeah, it's a free ninja, so just take it, whatever. Yeah, bugs and whatever, don't expect them to be fixed. For me personally, I know a lot of people have been having this for a while, the black screen, but I've been getting the black screen now as of last week. And it just happens, like it's not during a loading screen or moving from an area to an area or after fast traveled or anything like that. It's literally everything is fine, whether it be even in Konoha or in the middle of a fight, and the screen just goes black. That's it, gone. I get disconnected and the screen goes black, but my screen just stays black. Doesn't say I've been attacked by Orochimaru, doesn't say that I've been disconnected, just goes black. Maybe it's always the support for Black Lives Matter. I don't know, and obviously they didn't tell us about. they could actually get away with it, and nobody would actually know. It was like, oh no, that's not the bug in the game. We're just showing support for protests and whatever. I didn't think of that before. Seriously. And didn't he just comment? I thought he just did. Anyway, pretty sure that's another comment from Asmail. By the way, I hope Motherboard 10 Tails and Kisame Fusion BT are 3 stars, not 4. Oh, come on, man. People are still saying this after all the ninjas that we've had that are breakthrough at 4 stars? God, people, wake up. Seriously. Obviously, you're obviously going to be there. I'm not sure what he's referring to. For example, Servidores game. Yeah, that's whatever. What the hell is Asura? Wakey. Danzo, he comments a lot in the forums. You already know the answer. Yeah, exactly. I don't even know why Danzo wasted his time replying to that. But Dosu, this is not 50 week. I'm going to add him, but at least. Is he even in a China version, Dosu? I don't know. There has to be a Facebook post or something that mentions it. Well, he's clearly a Dosu fan because obviously it's called Dosu. I like his avatar actually as well. It's pretty cool. Naruto, my game sounds different and the voices sound deep. I'm wondering if it's a bug or an update because it's not my phone or speaker or headphones. That does sound a little bit weird. I'll be surprised if that's game related though. Really? You're actually responding to that? Yeah, it used to be Ashura. So yeah, I did notice that before, but it was like whatever. Actually, you see Azura spelled in a lot of places that way, rather than Ashura. But then again, I'm not Japanese, so I don't know actually how you pronounce it or how you spell it. And that's one of the good things about him is I don't really, I didn't really connect with him and his brother in the anime because they were barely there, even though the story relates a lot from them. That's kind of how it started. But because they weren't involved much, I don't feel like, it's not like Ashirama that I really wanted to get, or some Satsuki versions, or Susanoo Itachi. They're not, I can't relate to them as much for some reason, so I don't care. People could be running around Ashura. It literally makes no difference to me. While like Tsunade and characters like that, I'm like, oh no, I really like these characters, so yeah, okay, yeah, maybe I'll get them. But Ashura and his brother aren't one of them, or aren't two of them, so I'm really not concerned about them. Kaguya, maybe, that'll be something that I'll probably try and get. Agromo, I suppose, because I kind of like him actually. I like the episodes. But these two, I'm like, yeah, you know, whatever. They weren't really much of the reason that I was watching the anime. I prefer a lot of other side characters than actually them. So, which is great by the way, because I don't want to get him either way. Yeah, the event stuff probably aren't going too much effort into fixing bugs. Yeah, no, they're definitely not putting much, if any, effort at all into fixing bugs. That's for sure. Why are you? It's because she never yeah. Mentally retarded. Oh, I'm on YouTube. I shouldn't be saying this word. Ah, dear. Actually, just look at the username and look the kind of post. Yeah, mental illness for sure. Page number 2. I mean, who cares? I'm in trouble anyway. When am I not in trouble? Hiroka suit, why not? Yeah, it's free ninjas, just take it. I don't think it's a bad week that he's wishing one thing Hiroka suit. Yeah, there's some free stuff, so whatever, just take the free stuff. That's what I'm gonna do as well, just take the free stuff, you know. I've already got Hiroka. I don't know if I haven't, whatever stars I haven't, probably 3 stars. But just get some frags working towards 4 stars for the star system, you know. It's fine, free shit. I don't see anything, it's probably not going to be anything worth using coupons for anyway. I think I'm on 40 or 50k coupons again, so just keep stacking them. At this rate, I'll get to 100k coupons like last time, or whatever many coupons I got last time before I use them. So we'll have a look at him. So that's what it looks like. His mystery, I believe, is pretty much the same as Ashirama's mystery, which is something that a lot of players are mentioning, but they're forgetting that actually Ashura was first. So it's actually Ashirama's mystery that is like Ashura's, not the other way around. But you know, whatever. Technicality, I suppose. So yeah, mystery. Sage Art would release through several thousand hands. Causes unavoidable damage to the whole enemy field. Free combo and interruption. The target suffers from knockdown, weaken, and immunity suppressed. Debuff immunity gets suppressed until the end of the next round. So that's effectively valid for 2 rounds, which is kind of cool. So yeah, that will make him kinda somewhat useful for those who get him before the end of August, kind of thing. Let's see if we don't have 10 tails Madro breakthroughs before then. Yeah, nothing would surprise me. So yeah, that's a decent mystery for sure. No idea how to pronounce that. Standard attack Amenomi Ashira? Amenomi Ashira. Something like that. Attacks 3 to 4 units of the same team and free combo. Decreases their defense and resistance by 8%, which is stackable and has a high chance of causing a low float to one of those 3 to 4 units that it attacks. It's alright, I suppose. Good combo starter, unless there's, you know, dodging dodge ninjas there. The chase, which we're familiar with from Jubito and Shidara, so that's truth-seeking orbs. Chases repulse, causes knockdown and immobile. This skill ignores some defense and resistance and increases the skill triggering by... What? Increases the skill triggering by 1 for every round that has passed. 5 chases max. Okay, so he increases the amount of times that he can chase by 1 for every round. So he could chase up to 5 times. That's a bit weird. Yeah, that's the other problem he's got, isn't it? He doesn't, if you use him as a position 1, he doesn't chase himself. So once everyone else is dead, he's kind of screwed. Yeah, he can chase up to 5 times, but he can't chase himself, so he's not going to be getting any chases. That's a downside. Otherwise, he'd be pretty OP. If he could chase himself, yeah, you've got him as a position 1, you get to run 5, 6, 7, 8, whatever. Say, for example, on a space-time fighter or even Great Ninja War or whatever. And you've got him chasing 5 times. And with the enemy possibly really low on defense and resistance, that would be OP. But that isn't the case, therefore it's not OP at all. And the power of truth-seeking orbs, is that a passive? Yeah. Whenever Ashura uses a chasing skill, increases own evasion by 30%. His evasion tax cap decreases by 10% every round from 100%. And resets at the start of each round when dodged. Ashura performs a counterattack with damage based on 15% of Ashura's current life. God damn, that's a long passive. The question is it any good? Increasing evasion rate is good. Evasion tax cap decreases, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure what that is. At the start of each run. I don't know, don't quite get that. So when Ashura dodges, I guess it does damage, so it does damage based on 15% of his life, so that's kind of like who does that? Neji for sure does that. at least one of his versions, if not both. But this Ashura will do more damage than 15% of his current life. That's kind of cool. And Sabiudur Seixcaminhos. I guess the Konoma proxy forgot to translate that bit from Portuguese to English, but that's basically 6 paths Senin, whatever they're gonna call it in English. Ashura is immune to debuffs, and as long as Ashura is in the field, ninjas from your lineup get attacked. Ninjas get attack, increase their ninjutsu and resistance by 15%. Okay, so the Yoran ninjas that are with him in the team, I'm guessing including himself, will increase ninjutsu and resistance each time they get attacked. This effect cannot be dispelled, resets and assaulted every round, and the skills remains active after Ashura's defeat. So that is cool. Why does it reset at the start of every round though? I'm not sure why, if they're just gonna stack up, why so it cannot be spelled, but it resets at the start of every round. I am a bit tired, but these translations are... They give us an idea of what they are. I don't expect the actual in-game translations to be any better, because, you know, it's so easy, so chances are they'll actually even be more confusing than these ones. But overall, for the current, considering all the ninjas that we've got, is a cool ninja. Is he worth the price they're going to charge for him? Of course not. Not a single ninja in this game has ever been worth the price that was asked for them. But for the wells that we'll be spending for him, yeah, cool. We'll have a cool looking new ninja that is not going to be of much use once we have 10 tails breakthroughs and even Great Ninja Watu, Tobi, Obitu, Madra, whatever the hell you want to call them, when you have these breakthroughs as well. You're not going to be seeing much of this Ashura guy, so they'll probably be, assuming the game lasts long, they'll be releasing breakthroughs for him in China probably within the next year, so that he can actually be used. Because as I said earlier, you don't see him used much even in China, because why would you? His kit is not that great. But yeah, that's why we're having him now, so his kit is still somewhat useful until we have more breakthroughs that will render him not useless, obviously, but he's simply not going to be as good. He doesn't have super armor or anything like that, so you can pretty much screw him with Killer Bee, with Kushina. Dominato is still going to be pretty good. Because again, it's unlike Ashirama's Bear Mystery. It doesn't say there if it destroys the field. Again, there are videos on YouTube, so you can just check the videos and see. But it doesn't say there that it destroys the barriers. So it's really nothing special. So I'm definitely not gonna miss him. But hopefully other people will. I mean, I'd like to say nobody will get him, so West will be like, oh crap, you know, nobody got the ninja, we didn't make the money we wanted. But obviously some people will get him, and hopefully we'll get some fights in bonds, and I'll get some video content out of it. It wouldn't surprise me if Sam Wells will have him by next week, to be honest. There's always some crazy heads out there that will go mad in the next few days, in the very first few days to get these ninjas, but we'll see. I think for the most part it's going to take us a few weeks before we really see him being used in game, and then we can troll him, I guess. It will be kind of fun. Anything else that I can add to it? Not really. I've got dailies to finish and maybe chill for a bit, because I've been non-stop since early this morning. So a save week for most players, and I'm saying most because I was on Discord, on a couple of Discords earlier, and that seems to be the general consensus. And truth be told, that isn't anything really to spend on, unless obviously you're well, you're spending ingots, but that is not Fukurokumaru or anything that really seems to be worth using coupons on. So happy days. We'll We'll see what happens with this ninja. Really stupid and silly from Oasis to release him and not even launch with him. Some of the ninjas, I mean 2 ninjas specifically that I want, Ukon Sakon skill breaks and Shizune skill breaks, but there are more that we are missing, that China have had for a very long time and we're still waiting on. And they haven't even bothered to put like 3 skill breaks, you know, some weak link ninja there in addition to that. Nope, just forget about it. Let's just put the ones that we can make money on and force them out. Freaking whatever. I feel sorry for these guys, but yeah, they're getting coupons, so they don't care what they post. And since there isn't really an official Discord, I mean, they don't get any blowback like they used to. So whatever, probably in the next few weeks before this stupid 40th anniversary event is finished, we're gonna get some upgrades to power features so that they can make even more money. I'm expecting that before the end of the summer for sure, and given the current situation, I suspect Oasis will be rushing that through to make more money. So absolutely horrible in terms of content for most of the player base. It's just Oasis shitting on us players again. It's nothing new though, we are used to it. Things will not be getting any better, they will just keep on getting worse until they shut the game down, which probably won't be too long. The ninjas that they can make money on, they're pretty much done with them. There's obviously those Taka ninjas, and can't think of anyone else. Maybe between now and then China might release new characters. Again, we will have those characters here within 2 to 3 months of release, if not before, as clearly we got this one in just over a month. And once that's it, they'll just close shop, which probably would be a good thing anyway. And they'll move on to other games, Naruto Mobile Global probably. I've mentioned that first several months ago. I'm still waiting on that to come out properly. I know Oasis have got that Bleach game, so that's still kind of hyped at the moment, Immortal Soul. Once that one goes a little bit down on hype, they'll move on to the next thing. That's usually what these companies do with these games. Anybody that's familiar with the mobile market is well aware of that. Anyway, this probably won't even be the last video of the day. I think there's a Great Ninja War video coming out later at around 1800 London time. I think it's 1800, yep. Which the editing didn't quite go as I planned, but it's okay, it's fine. And we'll see you on the next one. Thank you all, take care, and see you soon.